Joe Marino standing by on the line here right now. Joseph, good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Did I catch you at a bad time?
You might have. Yeah, you might have. You want to talk a bit about? Did you see any of the press conference yesterday?
I didn't see it. I seen the aftermath. I didn't get a chance to catch the press conference. You know, it's too bad. I mean, I understand what you're saying, and you know, I know people say around the world that we become an embarrassment to politics and to government because of some of the tweeting, but this goes beyond that. This isn't just rhetoric and some tweet and childish behavior. This is, I thought his statements were a little dangerous, actually.
I worry about the weekend, to be honest with you. I worry because there are rallies planned all over the country now. These white supremacy rallies are planned all over in major cities across the country, so you got to wonder. I'd like you, if you would, to comment on Mr. Thayer, who running in the Republican Party, running against Councilman Testa, has admitted in a story that the Observer-Dispatch broke, has admitted that he basically was bragging in his release for candidacy, and that he really wasn't in the military. He is not a Marine veteran, after all.
Wow.
Yeah. Your thoughts on that, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have many other than, there's certain things that you can stretch the truth on, certain things you can. I think military service is completely 100% off limits, so that's another thing that's just too bad.
I'm not sure in your press release stretching the truth, period, is a very good idea. But then,
I agree. I agree. I mean, if you're going to, I mean, I would steer clear of children's stories, and I would steer clear of the military. I mean, that's not something that you want to take lightly. My brother-in-law, I could never in a million years claim to know what he's gone through, but he was in Fallujah during the worst of it, and I hear some of those stories, and hear anyone say that they were even near that area or of job description when you weren't. I mean, that's it's not something that I would support or subscribe to. That's it's, looking at him, I could tell you right away, I don't want to see anything that he's seen.
Okay, so, and then you had a press conference of your own yesterday that didn't go south, about a new law, which your goal is to bring jobs to Utica. So what do you do? How does a law in Utica bring jobs into the city?
Well, I mean, that's something that I've always thought that government's job was there to do, was, kind of essentially help when needed and get out of the way when you need to as well. And, that's something that we, sometimes seem to not understand. And this, I thought, was a good thing. We worked with some really good, hardworking people on a law that says any job in the city of Utica over $250,000 on our own properties, and you see our city halls crumbling, our buildings are aging. So any job over $250,000, this will allow for an apprenticeship program to be inside the winning bid of a contractor. So a contractor will have to employ a certified New York State apprenticeship program, which the apprenticeship program, what it does is it gives people an opportunity. Minorities have, increased in the workforce 32% through apprenticeships. Women have multiplied by 4 times their participation. This actually puts veterans to work. There's a hard hats to helmets program through this apprenticeship, so it offers people a job when they haven't had one in the past. And I think, given the support that it had last night from IBEW and the plumbers and pipe fitters and LIUNA, the Laborers International, I thought it was really good, and I was proud to help them. And they've always I've said it forever. Our city's nowhere near done rebuilding, and if we're going to do it, we might as well do it with local labor, because that's the best, most qualified work we're going to get, and this will help that.
Obviously, municipalities also going to say, I can see the mayor saying, listen, we got to try to find the least expensive that we can find out there. This probably won't guarantee that, right?
Well, I don't know, not necessarily. I mean, if you research this program, when you employ a contractor that has an apprenticeship program with it, what you're doing is you're hiring apprentices who are overseen by skilled craftsmen, but the apprentice labor cost is actually less.
Right. Okay.
You don't have to, go through and pay for, a master craftsman like you would for, another contract possibly. You get to pay for an apprentice that's overseen. So you actually get, great work at a very reasonable cost. I think that it opens ourselves up to to good work, solid work, reliable work that we won't have to redo again, and then and you're saving some money.
And the union, you say, is all in on this.
They're all in. They've been tremendous to work with from the beginning. But this isn't just about unions. I mean, there's contractors that are not union shops that can employ apprenticeship programs. I mean, there's hundreds across the state that are non-union shops. I mean, it just so happens that the unions are the one that are organizing these kind of jobs and getting people back to work. So, I'm proud to support them in that. But this is not just union labor. Right. This is apprenticed labor. So, it's skilled craftsmen that are not, absolutely going through, dollars to donuts. I mean, we're really saving money. We're saving liability, and we're not doing jobs over again. So, again, not just union, but yeah, they're 100% behind it.
All right. We appreciate it, Joe. Thanks so much. Enjoy your day. Joe Marino.